Let's talk about Cringe Mountain. You know, the one where you're starting something new and it feels embarrassing by default. Like everyone's watching, waiting to judge.
Some of you are so afraid to be perceived as cringe that you are ruining your own fucking lives. To exist is to be cringe, and I'm gonna be cringe till the day I die.
To create a successful personal brand or put yourself out there in any way, accomplishing any goal, you have to go over the cringe mountain. People might say, like, what are they doing? They think they are. What are they posting? Blah, 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 blah. But nobody on the other side of the cringe mountain who has conquered the cringe mountain is going to make fun of you.
Because yeah, the beginning is pretty awkward, but it's not really about the cringe itself. It's about this constant sense that we're being watched. Because on the internet, we kind of are. Cringe culture is low-key panoptic surveillance. We've built this pressure cooker where everyone's always judging everyone else. And it's not just in the comments. It's whole YouTube channels that are dedicated to cringe compilations where people's worst moments get looped for laughs. That kind of public embarrassment, it's a genre now. We tell ourselves not to post, not because we don't want to, but because we don't want to end up like those videos. And it didn't always feel like this. There was a time where you could post your Pokemon collection or your breakfast without wondering, what's my brand? It was chaotic, it was messy, and it was human. It was fun. And honestly, it was so much better, especially for our mental health. And yet, now everything feels like a performance. We've got bots, think pieces, and strangers dissecting your identity on the comments. That vibe, it's different. Even posting a couple times a week, I still hear that voice in my head, yeah, this is dumb, or who do you think you are, or you're not even good at this, man. You don't even know how to connect two topics together. You know what? That's just how I continue to post anyways. It's the only way I can keep growing. It's the only way I can keep climbing up this wall in order to get better. And yeah, I get tired sometimes, but again, the only way to keep growing is to keep going. The people who mock others for being cringe, 9 times out of 10, they're just projecting. They haven't moved past their own fears, so they're trying to pass that shame onto someone else. And to that, I say, in my best imaginary lawyer voice, projection, Your Honor. And it's not just vibes. This is backed by research. Dr. Roger Jenner Sorolla said it clearly, quote, instant feedback on social media increases self-awareness, often to toxic levels. We're not just sharing anymore, we're performing under pressure, and that makes it harder to be seen in process, but that is the process, end quote. So if you're wondering why social media isn't fun anymore, that's a part of it. It's the car dealerships. It's the car dealerships. They keep, God forbid you're trying to get a car. Anyway.
Every single time that one of y'all goes out of your way to make fun of some harmless person for what they're interested in, or how they look, or how they dress, I want you to know that you will not be spared from the culture that you are creating.
If you're wondering why social media isn't fun anymore, that is a part of it. But we can bring the chaos back. Let people climb their own cringe mountain. Let them start. Because no one escapes the cringe. You just keep going through it until it's not cringe anymore. It's just Ayana.